Hello and welcome to Brainstorm's live demo at NAB 2025. In the next few minutes, we will show you how InfinitySet virtual production tools can enhance your content creation by combining AR data-driven graphics with hyper-realistic Unreal 5.5 backgrounds, talent, teletransport, live AR graphics, and much more. This demo showcases Brainstorm's InfinitySet newest features, like the new Aston Weather created in partnership with AccuWeather, our weather live data provider, and also synchronized XD motion robotics with the ARCAM 10 in 4K driven by InfinitySet. As an example, we have prepared a news segment around the devastating effects of the floodings in Valencia, Spain back in October 2024. Let's take a look at our Unreal AR map with the sequence of events to understand exactly what happened on that day. On Tuesday, October 29th, the Valencian community faced a historic catastrophe due to the Dana storm floodings, which caused significant damage in multiple localities. The storm hit early in the morning over Utiel Requena, surpassing all weather forecasts. By noon, the intensity had surged. The Magro River was unable to contain the water flow, overflowing and raising its level to over 10 feet, collapsing roads and bridges. This event was caused by what we call a train of storms, where a series of storms repeatedly hit the same area with heavy rainfall in a short period of time. This happens when warm, moist air near the ground meets cold air in the upper atmosphere, creating rainfall. As the warm air rises, it forms new clouds, and the cycle repeats itself, bringing more rain to the same spot. By evening, the Forrata Reservoir, which started the day at just 15% of capacity, almost reached its 10 billion gallon total capacity in a few hours. This graphic shows how quickly the dam water volume raised to its total capacity. To prevent damage to the infrastructure, the floodgates were opened at 2 p.m., further increasing the already overflooded Magro River. Simultaneously, heavy rain over nearby cities overwhelmed rivers and ravines. Chiva was severely hit, recording a staggering 19 inches of rainfall in just 6 hours, equal to its typical annual precipitation. This led to devastating scenes of flooding and destruction, which we are now about to recreate on a simulation using Gaussian splatters with InfinitySet and Unreal 5.5. And now let's go on site to Chiva's bridge. I'm here over the ravine that runs through the town. It's October 29th and it's pouring. Now take a look at this graphic. You can see how the precipitation increased steadily over several hours, reaching up to 41 liters per square meter at 7 p.m. At 4 p.m., the rain over the region intensified and added to the flow of the ravine, which already had a flow of 10 feet in height. Strong winds and lightning left some parts of the city without any electricity. The water flow was so strong that cars were swept through the streets like paper boats, and properties adjacent to the ravine suffered extremely, some of which collapsed as the river passed through. But unfortunately, the destruction of the floodings in several locations didn't stop there. The towns south of Valencia were also the most affected by the floods. In this map, you can see how large the affected area has been. Torrent and Picaña witnessed 2 bridges completely destroyed by the sheer force of the water. And now let's go to Catarroja to see the extent of the damage. The new Turia channel, also located south of Valencia, was also overflooded, dragging hundreds of vehicles and forcing drivers to abandon them and seek higher ground. In just a few hours, over 200,000 cars were lost and dragged through the streets in several locations. As you can see, the damage on the region was overwhelming. As you're able to see, we've integrated many different technologies throughout our show. Everywhere from tracked robots to drones, live weather data, talent, teletransport, and much more. And all of this using our InfinitySet hub. That's it for our demo. We hope you've enjoyed our show. If you have any questions regarding Brainstorm, AccuWeather, or XD Motion, please feel free to ask any of our staff members. My name is Veronica, and I'll see you in our next demo. Thank you for watching.